It's Monday again. So this week I decided that for fun, I'm going to try to do a new braid every day. So today I've got one that has it's a little bit fallen apart during the day, but apparently like sort of Viking expired. Oh yeah. Yeah, real smooth turn. Well, I did work on my paper for an hour today. Actually, a little bit more than an hour if you count the lit search I was doing for papers to reference in the introduction. I worked a little bit on the introduction, which I wasn't planning to. And I'm probably not ready to write yet, but I've started putting down some ideas on the page. So we'll see how that goes. But, of course, meeting with my advisor tomorrow, and that'll provide, doubtlessly, plenty of feedback for things going forward. I didn't do the Lord of the Rings quiz today either, because I was working on the paper and I was starting to get kind of in a groove, so I wasn't gonna stop, especially not for Hobbit trivia. Sorry, Tolkien, but don't like that one as much. I also wrote about 13,000 words this weekend, including one just one-off short fic. Finished another one and got so much closer at finishing. Well, I finished the actual battle scene. Now I have to write kind of like the last little bit that comes after. And if I'm on a roll, I think I can finish that tonight. And I'm super excited because that's going to be the end of the book. And obviously, there's a lot of editing to do, but finally, I'll have reached the end. After like 2 years? Yeah, something like that. Gosh, that's a long time. I mean, the story is really long too, so. Anyways, super excited to finish that, so I'm actually going to end this video so I can start making some pasta for dinner. Well, we had some fun trivia that I put online this morning that I think 3 people responded to, but that's alright. I enjoyed learning about Jodrell Bank a little bit more. I also had a very productive meeting with my advisor this afternoon. Of course, we talked for about an hour, and some good overall broad strokes feedback, and a few specific things. Some things that I can definitely, like, this is how the field generally talks about this, but apparently I hadn't picked that up from reading all the papers in the field. It's clarified that, and that's an easy thing for me to change in my writing. And some other things that will be a little bit harder to work on, but I can keep trying. We also talked more about this sort of like broad next what's that'll make up the discussion section, and I think I figured out, I know, I swear I say this every time, I think I figured out what I wasn't understanding before. So I think it makes more sense now, which is good. Otherwise, aside from that, today's braid is a fishtail, inspired by Legolas, and I should really put all these braiding videos in the comments below. If I'm smart, on Friday, I'll remember that. I know I have a really messy background at the moment, but I'm really enjoying feeling like the breeze from outside while I'm recording. It's nice. Oh yeah, I got a new microphone. I'm excited. So, if the audio sync is really bad in this week's video, you'll know why, because they're coming from different sources. But I think at least so far, you are not going to be hearing as much of the bird sound outside and the whooshy wind noise as you would with the camera mic. So, I think this is a good $20 invested. Also, as it was nice today, I took a nice long walk to the park and just kind of sat in the grass for a while, enjoying outside. So, got about 2 hours of outside sunshine, which was nice, and I sat in the shade so I didn't burn. Well, today's braid is like a double rope braid braided together, which worked somewhat well. I had wanted to try the crown braid from this video, but turns out my hair is not long enough for that, so maybe we'll try a more complicated version of that later this week or something. I could not focus today at all, so nothing got done. Which sucks. I don't like it. I like exercise this morning. Can I blame it on exercise? Sure, it's me. I blame it on exercise all the time. Yeah, it's just kind of been like zoning out all day, trying to do small, mind-numbing tasks. And we'll see if I get anything done tonight, but otherwise, I guess today's written off as a very unproductive day. So we just finished our department awards ceremony, so instead of going over and sitting in the chair, I'm sitting here as long as I already have my microphone connected and my camera set up and my computer right here. It's just a little bit easier. So we had a writing meeting today, just me and the one other, as is apparently going to be usual for a while, but I got some good feedback on transitions, specifically like intro transitions for my paper. So I worked on that for a little bit so far today, did some editing. My plan is to work on that a little bit more, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's almost 5. My motivation really drops off around quarter till, so we'll see how that goes. I did do a bunch of, room cleaning, though, today, which was super necessary, and oh my gosh, I have room on the floor now that I got rid of, all of the boxes, which Buddy won't be super happy about once he wakes up from his nap, but, oh well, sorry, kitty. No, but I got the Outreach Award again, which is lovely. This time specifically for dragging our department into the 21st century with running our department Twitter account, actually, as a Twitter account, not just the observatory is open this week and only posting that. So, it's exciting. And actually, I should probably go tweet something briefly. Congrats to all the seniors. I should go do that. Tried a waterfall braid today. Not super successful, I don't think. But I tried, and it doesn't look awful yet. So I'll have to try this one a few more times. It's Friday, and I actually had a pretty productive day today. I told myself that I would work from 11 to 2 today, and I worked from 11 to 4:45-ish? No, it's not 4:45 yet. 4:45. I know hours. But I got work done on my paper that I had wanted to do, which is good. And had Astro Coffee this morning, did a writing hour, which helped in the productivity, and had our general extragalactic research group meeting. And in between that, did some paper editing, some paper reading, some redoing of plots, kind of a lot of small things. That made it easier to be productive. And then I took a walk. That felt nice. I have a little bit of energy, and the sun felt good. Also did a French braid today. So nothing super fancy, just started it a little bit higher than usual and incorporated bigger chunks of hair. But I was feeling lazy, so I wasn't going to try anything super complicated. Otherwise, I think this week went fairly well. I'm going to enjoy continuing a couple different braids, and we'll see what comes of them. Otherwise, I have some fanfic to plan. Oh, I don't remember if I mentioned it. I finished the rough draft of book 2 of my story, which apparently I've been working on for over 2 years. No wonder it's felt like I've been writing this forever. It has been forever. Anyways, have a good weekend, guys. Al on Sea.